Hi guys, good evening. I'm just sharing the link, so give me a few minutes. And I need to paste this link here on Twitter. All right, I've shared the link. Let me just set up the chat so that I can read. Hi, Saurabh. Good evening. Let me just share the screen. I think I missed that. So the screen is shared. Yes. Hi, Srini. Hi, Suraj. Hi, Raghu. Hi, Jackie. Good evening. Hi, Rama. Hi, Uttam. Good evening. Hi, Nilesh. I hope you all had a good weekend. Never board gaming. Good evening, everyone. I hope you all had a good weekend and looking forward to the next exciting week where we have some massive earnings from big companies on fourth day, which is Thursday. After the closing, Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, we have Meta earnings on Wednesday. We have FOMC on Wednesday afternoon. Then we have AMD on Tuesday afternoon. So they're back-to-back massive earnings coming up in this week. Plus, we have Caterpillar and some other companies. Hi, Srini. Hi, Victor. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Santosh. So this week will be much more focused with FOMC in mind. And I'll talk about FOMC on Tuesday night. I'll share my perspective of what I think FOMC is capable of or is looking forward to take a decision regarding the interest rates. Like I'll share my viewpoint on that, and let's see if that viewpoint uh, comes in line or uh, totally out of sync with Fed, and then we'll decide some levels based on those. Hi Vasudha, hi Shri, hi Falcon, good evening. So last week we had some good moves, and I posted some charts, and like I did not do any session on Thursday night because I messed up some trades. But on Friday, ES, like as I said, 12:15. If you look at my screen, 12:15 was showing some reasonable support and was held. It went on and then hit exactly the 23.2 Fibonacci level, which is right here. This is 38 and then 23.6. And from there on, now it's coming to a zone where either it should find some good support or we are going back. Plus, the market is going to open at 9:30, and the volume right now in future market is not so great that I will say that yes, this 50-point move on Nasdaq is showing me, oh, it's going to be a put stay or calls is going to be really bad. No, we'll see what happens at 9:30, where the market is at 9:30 and how it reacts at that time. Hi Shiv, hi Manikata. So let's start from the scan. I'll go and do the inside week scan first. So I'll do the inside week. Or if I want, I can do inside month. Inside month will be too big. But SPY has an inside month. So on February, we could have a massive move in SPY. We have Zoom, Snap, Roku. They're looking good. So anybody who is trading like SPY, just make sure that ES is a derivative of SPX. SPY is a ETF of SPX. So there's going to be like 5, 10, 15 points difference between SPX and ES. And if you want to trade SPY, just divide the levels from SPX by 10. So inside month, I'm just going to make a note of a couple of tickers. It's Zoom, Snap, Roku. Zoom, Snap, Roku. Let's look at any of the inside weeks. JPM inside week is like both the futures. So inside week is ES and NQ both. ES, NQ, they're both. JPM, I'm not going to do HD, DocU. Let's look at inside day. If we have any, so inside day is MasterCard, ABGO, Nike, BA. Because BA I trade, so I'll keep a note of BA. Inside. Yeah, nothing else. All right, so let's see how things go up and what are the possible levels for tomorrow's market until we have the event from Fed. All right, if you have any questions, please post those questions and we'll see how we can address them. Should I address them during the live session or at the end? So right now, I'll go to the one-day chart first. So one-day chart was that last time we discussed that we were looking towards 4072, 4073 area. This was the area. Now, Friday, we have a weekly close above this. Last time we had the weekly or like whatever close, then we followed by the red candle. Now, the difference between here and this candle is that this candle was a high and then it converted into a evening star and then followed by massive red candles. Here, the consolidation is happening, the base is happening. It has not made a new low from previous day. It is holding around 4075, which is an excellent area for basing. Like if we divide this into half an hour candle, right? This is 4075. So 4075 is practically holding this area. If we hold this area, then yes, we should be ready for a base and we should fly above Friday's high and go towards 4160, 4180 area by FOMC meet. If we lose this area, I think we'll have some support at this area, which is 40, 60, 40, 55 area. So these two areas are going to be really, really good. This is a 30-minute candle. Now, if I go into a daily candle, even for the daily candle, let me just remove these annotations. So even for the daily candle, this high and this low, they should provide good support. So this high and this low was 40.55. So 40.55 is a good support for the market. Now, people who are interested in understanding supply and demand or something like in my channel, my friend Alpesh shared a book and Desmond also shared the same book regarding supply and demand. The major idea of supply and demand is wherever you see the prices going higher back to back in a same range, that means that there is enough supply of stock so that it's not going up from there, like in this case. I will go back into the history and will show you the similar thing. At 40.55, this has broken. So once you breach that threshold, now that will act as a support. So here now the demand is coming in. It's trying to fill in. So 40.55 is an excellent support I will not go short until I hit 4020. The loss of 4020, which is the 12 EMA, that will be the first trigger for me to go short on this market. As of now, this is a breakout because we are holding above the long-term trend lines over the weekly and the daily candles. So this is a really good support. I think if you want to go long on futures right now, you can with a very limited stop loss of 4.4070, and you should be good by the morning. So as of now, I'm positive. I want to buy. My stop loss is 4072 or 407. Buy in near this zone. Buy near 4075 to 80. Stop loss is very small. If you want, first target is Friday's high. We want to breach Friday's high. Friday high was 4109. So let's round it off, and first target is 4110. Okay. Second thing, the second target is 4170 area, which is 23.6 Fibonacci. I do not have any resistance whatsoever going forward. Now, you can also derive new levels between 4070 to 4169 based on new Fibonacci, or you can compare this high level. This was the high level of 4110. Again, sharing the principle of demand and supply. This was 4110. This was 4110. If you go back here, this was 4110. So this was a support at 4110, which market observed. Once it lost that support, this was support. This acted as first time resistance. This acted as second time resistance. This was a freak move. So I will not consider that. Because it opened and then just lost everything on that day. So in this case, this acted as a second resistance. A break of this will open the gateway for 4169. So this is a supply, and this is like a demand zone. And these are the supply zone where the pressure is there in the market to keep this future at particular level or below. All right. So this is on the upward side, 4110, and these will be respected no matter what you will say. These will be respected, 4110, 4170 area. On the downside, I will go down below 4055. My stop loss will be 4070. And my target will be 4020 and 3995. Like 4020 is my last area for bullish bias. Then I will become short. So from positive to neutral. So I am not negative on ES as of now. Now, in this channel, we had this cup and handle breakout, which is in continuation. Like usually cup and handle, this was a round base, went up, came down, went up, and now it's breaking out. So this is the neckline of the cup and handle. So 4055 is also an important area. So a breakout should last at least the length of this. So if I add that length, it comes around somewhere here, 4160, 4170 area. So keep an eye on this. Again, I'm bullish. I will be positive on this. Then I'll go to NQ. And just 1 second, cup and handle. Breakout is cup and handle. Breakout continuation. Then I'm moving towards NQ. So last time we discussed that once we break 11653, we can hit 1215 and 12308. That was 12300. That was the target. So those targets were hit properly. Now we are in a range where it is struggling and has come down a lot, but same thing. Uh, if you want to see the support, like you will see the highs, the top here, the open here, then the top here, then the top here, and the bottom here. So this area of 1200, let me just get the exact price, or I'll consider this price. Yeah, 1280 is an excellent support area. So till the moment 1280 is not lost, everything is good in NQ. So NQ, buy any dip, buy dip, buy in dip, 12,125 to 12,175. 175. In this range, if you want to buy, you can buy. Stop loss is 12,080. Target is 12,300. 8. This is the target, and 12,600. And these can easily be achieved. Same thing. If I have to get out, or if you have to short, I will wait down for 1280 to go down. If 1280 is broken, again, I'm not negative on the NQ right now, because Apple is strong, Microsoft is strong, Tesla is strong, Nvidia is strong. Yes, we had last 30-minute sell-off. Most likely that was a profit booking before going into the week after some massive moves. Other stocks, Google is strong, Meta is strong. Now, if these individual stocks are strong, how would the index go down? I really don't understand that. So as of now, market is positive. So NQ is neutral on the sell side. If you want to sell, sell below 12,080 and keep 12,125 as your stop loss. First target 12,015. The loss of 12,015 will open up very negative environment. 11,830. 11,830 was the last area where we had some significant support. So this should work out. And same thing, it's breaking out a little back. Like, we are well away from 12 EMA, which is fine. It can remain that for the period. But it will come somewhere near to it with the FOMC meet. So either FOMC meet is going to break this out more, or it's going to bring it back. So Wednesday will be really, really important. Much more important than the earnings. So it continues. Kunal, if you want to do triple Q, T triple Q, it's again a ETF divided by triple Q 3 times. So just use that. You can divide those numbers and you will have T triple Q levels. Triple Q. So triple Q, last time we talked about 294 to 299 area. So 294 area we achieved. We closed right there at 295. It's a break above 38.2. I'm going to just cut down on some previous extensions, not this one. I'm going to cut down this right extension, bring them back. Yes. So these are some previous Fibonacci levels which I am holding. So now 294.50, which is a 50% Fibonacci level, should provide a good support. And from here, we should be looking for 299. 299 is going to be an important area for triple Q. So triple Q is support is 294, 50 area. Again, buy in the dip if you get. $295.96 if you get, you should buy this. Look out for 299.25, 299.25, and then 306. In case we lose 294, we will find good support at 289 and 285. So we should sell below 294.5, keeping 296 as stop loss, looking for 291 or 289.80, that is the exact number, and then 284.85, 285. These are the levels for index, ES and NQ. Positive bias towards this. Apple finally broke out, almost tested 147.67 area on Friday. It's positive, breaking out, back to back, good support of 143. Now, I'm just going to follow a principle of called piercing pattern, which is half the body of this candle. So till the moment half of this candle, the next candle is above the half of this candle, I'll consider that as positive. So in this case, 144.75 is my stop loss for Apple. Apple is positive. 144.75 is my stop loss. Again, I'm going to buy the dip, buy in 145, 146 area. Target is 147.7. That's this area. Then the next area coming around is 152.30. I think this 152.30 is really important area. So Apple is positively biased right now. And I saw in the option flow, there was some writing on 140 puts for this week. So let's see in the morning whether they were added into the open interest or they were just closed. I'm keeping an eye on that. Now, where should I sell? Now, if I have to sell, again, by the principle of piercing candle, if I lose 144.75, I should be looking to sell this with a stop loss of 146. My target should be first this important area, 141.60. And then if we lose this 141.60 area this time, I think we will touch 136.60. But in between, there is a good support of the trend line in the 12 EMA, which is 139.29. So let's keep that target in mind, 139.29. Then the next stock is AMD. AMD, I was expecting much more from AMD, but somehow it's struggling around this area. The same principle of supply. Like if you see it comes around 77, 78, it's getting sold off. Here it's coming around 76.50, it's getting sold off. But somehow on the weekly candle, if you see, it's able to close above, and it's right there on the 34 EMA. Tested that, could not break 77 on the weekly candle, but it is the first candle after a long time outside of this regression channel. So we need to be very careful here. If AMD has to break out, this will be the moment. Otherwise, AMD is going to go down really badly. So I am positive on AMD as of now because there's a good consolidation happening before the year. It's after hours on Thursday. The premiums are high, so better to trade with some spreads if you want to. Stop loss is 74. Yeah, buy above 7. I want it to buy above this area. 76. I want to buy 76. My stop loss will be 74.50. I'm going to reduce it to 60% because it has not done the job. Bring it down to only green. Still consolidation happening around that. Amazon, as I said last time, Amazon has broken out. Since we tested this 34 EMA, we have back-to-back good area. Now 101 is an excellent support for Amazon, and it should try to fill the gap before the earnings. The gap here was 109.77, so I think we can target 110 on Amazon before that. So any dip on Amazon, so buy in dip 101 to 102. Stop loss is 100. Psychological level. Target is 105.85 and 109.75. Breakout looking to fill the gap. Boeing has been consolidating in this area really well, and it has inside day or double inside day, if you want to call this. It is not losing this 12 EMA. 1, 2, 3. So 209 is an area. 209.5. It's a double inside day. If breakout happens, that will be really meaningful. But we are seeing dodgy, and first we saw a hammer, then we saw a dodgy. So this is not giving a clear signal. A loss of 209.50 will be really bad. So I'm going to add one more row for BA, which is short, sell below 209.50 all the way to 199 area. In between, it may have support at like 1, 2, 3 times, 203.50 and 199.25. Again, we need to look at this. I'm giving 60-40% here because it's getting a little weaker. If BA loses this area, there's a very high potential for it to go down. 212 is the stop loss. On the upside, the targets are same. Double inside is positive, as well as if the breakdown happens on the negative side, it can be negative. Baba is not able to break that 120 channel, and now it has made an evening star. So we should not ignore that. Evening star is there. It is clearly telling us that yes, the body is covered. So 118.50 below, like if it opens here, sell it. Baba is short. It's making a daily evening star. Sell below 118.5. Stop loss 119.75. That's the stop loss. Target is 116, 114, 116, 114. Loss of 114 will be really bad. So it's negative on Baba. CRM, I've been recommending CRM for few days. When it was 150, 160, I told you that above 157, it will not stop until 166. It hit 166. Now it is again at the zone where we are well away from the resistance, well away from the 12 EMA. There are gaps here as well. So if it loses 163, 64 area, there is a good potential it can come down and fill the gap. And the gap around 157, 158 is there. So I would, if I have to trade on the cloud stocks, I think they have done their job for now. It moved really big since Microsoft's earning and broke out above the same area. Now, I think it should cool off little. There are two trades here. Either wait for 157 to come or you can short. So I am going to wait for CRM. I want to buy the dip on CRM. So my buy in dip around 158 to 160 area. If it comes, 157 is my stop loss and the targets are still same. I'm positive on this, but I want a dip on CRM. It may happen today, it may happen tomorrow, but I'm looking forward for this dip. Then I have Google. Same thing with Google. Google also has breaking out on the daily candles. It's around this zone 9900 area. Again, the 12 EMA is distant from here, about $4 move between the current price and the 12 EMA. So either it will continue above 101 towards 105. I think 105 will be a good test of its momentum. If it can break 105, it can easily go to 115, 116. But if it doesn't, then we are back towards 95, 92 area. So I'm really positive on Google that yes, it will test 105 soon. So in this case, Google, again, I want to buy a dip. 97 is my stop loss now on Google. 97 is my stop loss. Buy any dip. 97 to 98 area or 99 area. I'll say 98 to 99 area. If you get any dip, look for it. Target is 101, 90, 105, 65. These are good areas. ITSI, same thing with ITSI. It's struggling to break above 142 area. So again, I want it to come down and give me an area to fill, or it breaks above 142. Now, like with so many things happening with ITSI, I want it to break above 142. 142 it breaks, it will have some massive move opening up for ITSI. If you look at weekly candles, see, once we break above 152, 142 area, this area, that's a massive supply zone. It can simply go above 160 to 185. So I'm positive on ITSI, but I want it to cross above. In this case, I want, because ITSI has failed here multiple times. So ITSI should cross above this area. I'm looking for 151 target on ITSI. Goldman Sachs. So I'll bring Meta in because Goldman Sachs has done the job. So Meta has broken out above 34 EMA on the weekly candle and on the daily candle as well. Like I mentioned on Thursday that I need 145 and above. It did that. Now it is opening up for 161 and the long time trend line area. So I think 155 is a good resistance for Meta. So I will try to short Meta here if I get an opportunity. Where is Goldman Sachs? So here I'll be shorting Meta like sell on the rise, 153 to 155, stop loss 155-ish. My target is 145.50, 140. Meta has done its job really well. So I want it to cool off a little and cool off significantly compared to other tickers. So that's sell on rise. Uh, Microsoft. Microsoft is setting up a potential evening star here from 221 to right here, but it needs 243 and below to sell off. But it's setting up a potential evening star. Like you have a green candle and a doji. And if you look at the market, if market gets weak, Microsoft and CRM and Snow will be the first one to get off. But retail stocks like Amazon e-commerce, like Etsy, these stocks should provide some strength. So here, possibility if I have to do trade, I will keep stop loss of 246 if I'm long, 246. If I'm short either 246, I will sell below 246 for 243.50. 243.50 and 241. And if I have to buy, again, I would like to buy in dip 247, 248. These are the two targets. I will be 40.60 here. Netflix, since last few days, Netflix has struggled and it's not doing much. So it's actually making evening start. And again, it's got perfectly rejected from 368.5 area. It's a good ticker to add around 350. So if you want to sell, you can sell this. Netflix is a short candidate. But again, if it crosses 368.50, it's a good area. Now it's setting up for an evening star, not a cleaner one, but it's like if I lose 359, I should be selling it for 348, 345. Buy above 368.50, stop loss 365. In the last 2 days, it has struggled, but in case it shows some strength and goes up, then I'm looking forward to cross 368.50 on this. Square, I've been recommending still 68, right here 68, 69, tested 83. Now it should hit 91 area. The support here is 81.75. The Square is very positive. 81, and it was in my list as well. 81.75 is the stop loss. Again, buy near 82, 83 area if you can get a dip. If you do not want to trade Square, you can look out for PayPal. 91 area for now. So it has done its job. So I'm not giving it to a blue color. I'm just moving it back to this. NVIDIA. NVIDIA has tested 197. It's a bullish candle. So 197 is an excellent support, but it will change with AMD's numbers. And it has run much more than AMD. So if AMD numbers are bad, NVIDIA is going to hit really, really badly. So Friday, the idea was buy the dip, 200 was the target, next was 213. So it actually tested 205. So now 197 is the target, stop loss. Buy in the dip if you can get to 199, 200 area. Target is 205, 213. Then we have Tesla. Tesla did enormous job. Like it created since it opened 161, tested that one area on the breakout zone. It's going towards 190 area. Most likely it's gonna hit 190. And stop loss is now, if I look, momentum has changed really positive, but Tesla may come back because we have some massive gaps to fill on Tesla. 190 is an area. Now this is an area 179 where it struggled previously here as well. Like if you see on this sheet, this is 197.79 area. It almost came there and closed below that. A break above will open 190, 200 area for Tesla. A break below will provide, now this should provide 175, 174 should provide a good support. So if you want to buy above 179, stop loss 175, target is 190 and 200. If you want to sell, selling Tesla with such a momentum will not be good advice. But if it loses 170, only then sell it. Sell below 170, 175, 161.5, and then 143. So that's my list. In between, there were some interesting stocks. Before that, I want to share the Zoom link with you all on chat. If you want to join in, you can join in and we can take up your tickers. Where is the YouTube? YouTube is here. So in between, I'm just going through the comments. We open the okay. So UPS. UPS also have earnings this week. UPS, if you see, it's basing around this area, 177, 173, and it's topping at 183. So it's previously when it had this kind of setup, right? Look at this area. The lows were getting higher and the top was consistent. Here, the lows are similar, but the tops are coming down. So in both cases, we can have a massive breakout or a breakdown. So I think it should, again, these are earning based trades. So a move is definitely coming in UPS. I think 180, 179 is a good support. If it breaks out, you can see 191 on that. Sandeep, that's futures only, ES or NQ. You need to understand that. ES or NQ are the futures only. Yes, Vivek.
Hi, Naval. Can you please look at Chewy? It looks like it is about to break out and make new. It is looking like it's going about to go up a lot.
Yes, it's breaking out. And these are the patterns, like if you see multiple charts, so similar size companies, like they are, like if you see the long term,
It
it's
is
a,
down.
so if you look at the long term, it's a bear flag, like a
Mm-hmm.
5 hour chart, 5 year chart. This is like you go up here, but you're still in this direction.
Mm,
Right? So on a long term chart, it's bearish, but if it breaks out from here, it has massive opportunity. So
yeah.
4650 area, I think 46 to 50 area is an area you need to watch. If it breaks that area, like right here, it went to 52, 53 area. So if it breaks, then yes, there's a high potential to go higher.
Okay. Thanks. And one more is like Costco. Costco has a gap on the upside, and like it looks like it is about to fill the gap.
See, Costco, as I said 2 days back, I think somebody was asking about Costco. Costco is making a W. Okay, so it's a W pattern which is right there. So potential to hit 4537 is really high. The
Uh,
only thing with Costco is that for X number of reason, it's somebody like it doesn't perform in the market. I don't know. And it will run when the market is stable, or it will not run when the market is moving. So you need to keep an eye on that. But yes, it's moving towards a W of 537.
yeah. And one more is coin novel.
Coin is, I will not comment on that. It's,
Okay.
there's no sense.
True. True.
It may run, it may not run at all, and it does not follow anything. It's its own, like it's a bullish engulfing, and I'll not be surprised if it comes down to 51 tomorrow, or it goes to 75. There is no control on it. I don't know why it runs, and I don't know why it doesn't run. It has already moved 100% from 31 to 61.
Yeah.
So it's something which I will not touch.
Okay. And the charts previously which you showed, Chewy and Costco, can we expect it before the FOMC, or like the chances are like very less?
I think we will have some move before FMC. Like
Okay.
if you look at futures right now, they're not
Yeah.
breaking, they're holding around 40, 70 area, which is our stop loss area.
Yeah.
So holding in that area means it's not ready to go down. It's taking a breath because we have seen some massive move on Thursdays and Fridays. And last 10 minutes on Friday, we cooled off a little bit. Now we are 10 points down from that. It's not a massive sell off. 10-point down is still all right. It's just that you're taking a rest before you move further.
Okay. Yeah. That's it. Thanks, Nalway. And I have one. I'm sorry. I have one small. This one. Did you get a chance to look at the chart which I shared it on the group now? By where, like, if you look at ES in the form of corrective wave, not now. Like I posted it yesterday on ES, like on like little larger time frame. In the corrective wave, it looks like it is about to like it made three waves till now, and this upper wave it is about to form a B. Like this, we can draw an extension from lower like October 10th to like we can draw an extension, and can we expect it will go till 1 because it is forming a B, and that B is in the middle of like it goes around like either 0.5 or 0.6 or 0.7 of
You
the
need to
whole
send me
wave.
that again. You need to send me that again. I'll review that. But I
Okay.
think 4160, 4180 is an area where it will touch, and that will be the decider. I think your chart will somewhere align to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Nalva.
Okay, so TJ Chui might hit a 58 to the earnings. Possibly. I don't deny that. Then we have uh, Shopify. Shopify, if you see on Shopify, let me just extend to the right. The Shopify is a good consolidation. You see this massive consolidation which is happening. And finally, after a period of 1 year, almost 1 year, it has come to a zone. Now, this 51, this area, 51, 52 should act as a resistance. If it doesn't, I think there's many possible moves, almost like 75-ish area, which can be hit by Shopify. I'll not be surprised if Shopify hit 75. Like I am positive since 38 area where I recommended it people to buy, and now it's getting to break out. Now the breakout should continue. Like everybody's saying, it is overextended. It has moved 100%. No, it has moved whatever it has, but it's a consolidation which is coming after a period of 10 months. So this is a massive breakout. So price around this, I'll not be surprised if with SOFI number tomorrow, where it shows that yes, the retail sector is still strong, Shopify moves higher. So positive on Shopify. Then Zoom, same thing as Zoom, like it's consolidation happening right here after a long time. It's crossing over 12 and 34, and it's making higher highs, higher lows. So if it breaks out, 79 is a good area for Zoom. Roku, Roku is, yes, Roku is looking good. Momentum wise, is a bullish engulfing candle. Uh, can reach to 60, 61 area. Roku possibility. So, guys, any other question anybody has, I would love to answer. Otherwise, I'm pretty much done. The tickers which I wanted to cover. I've shared the Zoom link. If any one of you is interested, you can join in, ask your question. In between, if you can, if you have not subscribed to my channel on YouTube, please do that. If you have not liked, do that. If you want to share, please share. I'm gonna give it 1 more minute so that anybody who wants to talk, they can. Ram, do you have anything you want to talk? What is BMO? I do not know BMO. Bank of Montreal. It's making a W, and on a longer term horizon, it's also making inverted head and shoulders. So if it breaks out here, it can go to 116. But I have no idea about Bank of Montreal, how these Canadian banks perform, like what are their portfolios and nothing. I don't have any idea. Thank you, D minus. Ahmed, there's a possibility of inverted head and shoulder breakout on BMO. Thank you, Kevin. All right, guys, if nobody has anything, I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good night. I'll see you in the evening.